Hey everybody, it's Brad. Today's project, we're going to make a Breaking Bad monogram. If you don't know, Breaking Bad is a TV show that was really popular, and you should totally watch it because it's awesome. And it's something that a lot of people are into, so this should be a crowd pleaser. At least I've found it to be. Basically, the idea of a Breaking Bad monogram is you're going to take some of the letters of the name, or it doesn't have to be a name, it could be whatever word you want, but some of the letters are going to be comprised of elements from the periodic table. So here we've got Heather, the name Heather, it's my wife's name. And we've got for the HE, which is helium on the periodic table, we've got the HE in Heather in a box with the atomic number and the atomic weight here. And then we've got the ATH, and then for ER, which is erbium, we've got their atomic number and atomic weight here. And it's just kind of stylized in the way that they do the credits for the show Breaking Bad. And it's real easy to do this, and it's kind of a neat thing. You get somebody who's a fan of the show and make them something monogrammed like this, they will be forever grateful. So let's begin. I am actually going to sew this out on a hat. So I'm going to use the recipes up here at the top, new recipe, and I'm going to choose in my recipe, I'm going to choose cap. It's a good idea to do this so that the settings are right for whatever you're going to sew it on. So if you're going to put it on a polo shirt, you do PK, sew it on jeans, etc., etc. I'm going to use cap. Say okay. All right. So you can change the fonts and everything that you decide that you want to use. You don't have to use the fonts that I use, but I found that these fonts work pretty well for this. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started. Now, I go into my text tool, use the regular straight across text, and you just left click anywhere. And the first font that we're going to choose is Gaudy Bold. Okay, Gaudy Bold. And so I'm going to start with my HE and hit apply. Okay, so there's my HE for the helium. And then I'm going to do, the next part is going to be ATH. Alright, and I'll put that nearby, but spaced a little bit to give room for my box. And then the last part is going to be ER, and you got to make sure with the elements that the first letter is capitalized and the second letter is not. Okay, so HE, ATH, ER. So we've got helium and erbium ready to go. Now, how did I know that these two are elements from the periodic table? Well, what you want to do is you look at your name or your word that you're going to use, and see what elements on the periodic table line up with those letters. So I could have done just an H for hydrogen. And then I can look at the periodic table, and a good way to look at it if you don't know how to get to the periodic table, go to your internet browser and just type in ptable.com, and it comes up with this great interactive periodic table. And if you're curious about the elements, you can click on them, and it actually opens up a Wikipedia article to teach you about that element, which is nice. But anyway, for our purposes, we're looking for the letters of our word. So like if you're doing my name, Brad, you would probably end up using, where is it? Where are you, bromine? Here we go, right here. Bromine. So for the BR, or you could just use B for boron for the Brad. And if there was an element that was AD, you could use that instead. So anyway, you have a lot of freedom to choose, which ones you're going to do. But this has all the information you need. It's got, so for helium, we've got that it is atomic number is 2, and the weight is 4.002, blah, blah, blah. Right, okay, so we have all this information right at our fingertips. So anyway, that's how you find the elements to use for your monogram. Okay, so we've got the name in here. Now we need to add the boxes, and that's easily done. We're going to go up to artwork, choose a rectangle, and just draw a rectangle of any size. Then you're going to go over to your properties menu and choose transform, and make sure that you have maintain aspect ratio unchecked. Set the width to 1.5 and the height to 1.5 and hit apply. And you're going to take this box and move it around your first element like so. And you're just going to go to apply stitches and choose a satin stitch. Now you can move this around so that it's not touching your letters. Good, so that's about where I want it. And then we're going to copy this, so go up to copy and paste. Now we've got another one, and we're going to put that around our second element. Now to nudge and move just a little tiny bit at a time. If you hold down the control key and move your arrow keys, see how that's nudging my box around? You can do that, which is really helpful. Now we also want to move this closer, so I'm just going to left click and drag this over, and then I'm going to select both the box and the lettering and move it all so that it's all in line with each other. Okay. And now we need to add the atomic number and the atomic weight, so we're going to go into our text tool again, and this time we're going to choose Vogue 5mm. It's all the way towards the bottom. Vogue 5mm. So for helium it was 2 up in the upper left hand corner. We're just going to drag that over to here, and I forget what the atomic number was. It was some long number. So we're going to just click down in the bottom corner. Well, actually, no, let's look at what the atomic number is. 4.002602. Alright, so we go back to Masterworks. 4.002602. Hit apply. And drag that under there. So we put it over here. You know, it's kind of too long, though, to be honest with you. So let's shorten this to 4.002 and just leave off the 602. I think that is still scientifically valid. So we'll put this in the lower right-hand corner. Okay, so that one's looking good. Now, I don't remember off the top of my head what erbium's numbers are, so let's look at the periodic table here. ER, where are you, ER? I don't remember. Dead air in the video, that's good. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I know I didn't make it up. It's a real element. Here it is, down here. That's why I didn't see it, because it's down here at the bottom. Okay, so number 68 and 167.259. We're going to shorten that probably to 167.25, say. All right, so 68 and 167.25. So we go back over, text tool, click up here, and we're going to put number 68 here, and then we'll click again, and we'll do 167.25 and move this into the lower right hand corner, and let's make it 3D. Look at that. That looks awesome. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, so now we just go and sew this out, and you've got your Breaking Bad monogram. So that's it. That's basically you just got to look up the periodic table, the numbers, and make your boxes, and you've got a really, really nifty monogram that anyone who's a fan of the show is going to love. And the best thing is, there's no patent on the periodic table, so as long as you don't call it a Breaking Bad monogram, you could sell this. If I'm wrong about that, it's not my fault. But I'm pretty sure you could, as long as you just call it a periodic table hat and not like a Breaking Bad hat. So you can take that with you, and hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.